Okay, welcome to Satirs in Grenada. I've been asked to do this video because the videos I've been doing previously have not reflected the fact that I'm actually in the Caribbean. Well, I actually am in the Caribbean and I live here now. So, I'm at a restaurant actually. I don't live where I'm at. It's a restaurant in Satirs. Honey, what's the name of the restaurant?
Helena's Ocean View Restaurant and Bar.
Yeah, just finished having a meal here. I thought, you know what? Such a beautiful view behind. Why not do a boxing prediction? So I'm thinking, what video can I do a prediction about? Yeah, I think I'm going to do the fight Amir Khan versus Devon Alexander. Let's have a little talk about Amir Khan. Since being knocked out by Danny Garcia, Khan has made his comeback, fighting the lightweight Molina. And no matter how many punches Khan threw in that fight, Amir Khan still couldn't put Molina away. This is a fully fledged light welterweight, not being able to put over a blown up lightweight, to be really frank with you. So I'm not being harsh on Khan here. I think Khan's got great hand speed. I think he's got okay footwork. Decent enough jab, but I don't think he uses it enough. He is an exciting style. The thing that's exciting about Khan, and I don't care what anybody else tells you, right? As far as I'm concerned, the reason why people watch Khan is because there's always that possibility he could get tagged with a punch, and he could get knocked out. That's the thing about Khan. You never quite know. You're like, yeah, he should get through this fight, and Khan makes fights that he's been in very difficult. I mean, if we go back to the Lamont Peterson fight, that was a fight that everybody thought Khan was just going to walk over and blow Lamont Peterson. If you listen to Khan before the fight, I'm going to take out Lamont Peterson, I'll go into the guy's backyard. It ended up being a life and death struggle. But anyway, let's move forward. So then he fights somebody else. God, I can't remember the person the last guy he fought. I can't remember the last guy he fought, but he fought the last guy he fought, who did well against Porter. You'll have to forgive me. It's the food that's gone to the stomach. I can't remember, so you have to forgive me. But anyway, he fought the last guy fought Porter. He had a good fight against Sean Porter, I believe. And Khan had to get off the deck to win this fight, and he did not look impressive. Now he's coming up against Devon Alexander. Now, the last two fights of Amir Khan, since moving to Virgil Hunter, I have to say, I've not been impressed. I don't work for any particular boxing company or organisation as such, so I don't have to agree with what the pundits say. Oh, he looks better under Virgil Hunter. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. He's doing the same stuff, comes out the first round, throwing all those punches, and then by like round 3 to 4, the guy who should not be getting on the inside decides to get on the inside and starts hitting Amir Khan. Rounds 5 to 6, he starts to tire, and then you've got this dog. He's in a dogfight. Well, he's not using his boxing skill. Now, if Amir Khan uses boxing skill, I think he'd probably still have his titles. That's for sure. He'd still have his titles, and I'm guaranteed he'd still have his titles. Like, at least against Garcia. Well, he wouldn't have got knocked out the way he got Garcia because he was exchanging with Garcia. So for me, what am I saying for Amir Khan now against Devon Alexander? Well, I personally think Amir Khan is finished as a top level fighter. If you're struggling against guys like Molina and the other guy, I can't remember his name, right? If you're struggling against those type of opponents, and then you're going to fight somebody like Devon Alexander, then you're doing something like that. That's a very what's the way to describe it? I would say fighting Devon Alexander would be. He's one of the best fighters in the world, very best fighters in the world. And if you're going to do that, then you need to bring your A game. And Amir Khan, from what I've been hearing, and from Virgil Hunter saying he's not been dedicated in the gym and he's spent more time in the gym, when you hear stories like that coming from your trainer, and this is the same trainer that you're raving about, he's the best trainer in the world, he's better than Freddie Roach, and you're not turning up to training, we've got to understand why you've been distracted from training. And the next question is this. I mean, he's had 2 performances that have not been great. Is that good enough to beat Devon Alexander? Now, okay, you ask yourself the question: can Amir Khan hurt Devon Alexander? I don't think so. I mean, he's moving up to 147 now, and if he's getting dropped by guys that are smaller than him, dropping him, what's Devon Alexander going to do? People say, oh, well, Devon Alexander's not a big puncher. I think he hits hard enough. He knocked down Urango, who Urango's got a decent chin. He's not to have a good chin. So I would say that Urango's got a better chin than Amir Khan. And I would think that Alexander is stronger at the weight than Amir Khan. And then you've got the Southpaw v Orthodox. Now, Amir Khan throughout his career has been unable to fight to a game plan. I expect to see Khan taking the centre of the ring, trying to get on the outside of Alexander's foot and trying to use his jab and trying to box for about 3 rounds. During that period of time, I think Alexander may lose 2 or 3 of those rounds, just by the sheer hand speed that Khan's got. But eventually, I think by rounds 4 and 5, Alexander's going to get inside. He's going to let that straight left go, and that straight left is going to connect on Khan's chin. And I think Alexander wins this fight by stoppage inside 9 rounds. I don't see the fight going to points. I don't know if Amir Khan's as conditioned as he should be. I question his commitment in the ring now, and the fact that he's gone and got married now is not going to make him any more committed. I don't believe that. I believe he's in a comfortable position in his life, and for me, I can only see Alexander win this fight. Late stoppage or unanimous points decision. Yeah, that's. And I think actually Amir Khan has regressed to the Marcus Maidana fights, and something has gone since he got knocked out by Garcia. So Alexander, late stoppage or a unanimous points decision. I'm out.
There you go.